Morning, Doc.
Hiya.
Right, let's be having it.
So what have you got in store for me, Sarge?
Don't get too excited. Josie, middle-aged woman, heroin addict. Been mixing it with copious amounts of cider, apparently. Got into a fight with her boyfriend. Cut some bruises. Needs some attention.
And singing lessons by the sound of it.
That's enough, Josie. Put a sock in it.
So what's the alternative?
Drink driving case. Flash bloke in a cheap sports car. Refused a breathalyzer on site. The breath machine's down again, so he'll need a blood test.
So what state's he in?
As you'd expect, feeling sorry for himself. Ladies first, I reckon. Congratulations, Josie. You're first.
Congratulations!
You couldn't take her vocal cords out while you're at it, could you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I understand what should have happened. It's just that, to the best of my knowledge, we did not get your facts, so I couldn't act upon it, could I? Yeah, yes, if you would, that'd be fine. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for it. Yeah, good. Thanks a lot. Yeah, bye. Oh, great. Coffee and chocolate fix.
You're chirpy.
Well, why shouldn't I be?
I don't know. Why should you be?
Cool, that's a hard one. Well, facing imminent retirement, possibly. A prospect of a whole new life. Waking up endlessly, having to decide whether to play golf or go fishing. No, you got me there.
You're like a wee boy, aren't you?
Yeah, I should have retired years ago. We're going to have a great time, Kate.
Don't let your coffee go cold.
Well, did you get a peek at the envelope?
Oh, yeah, it was just a catalogue for incontinence supplies.
Oh, well, I suppose you have to plan for your retirement, don't you?
You ready for the next one, Doc?
Yes, thank you.
This way, please, sir.
Right, so we need to do an alcohol blood test, do we, Mr.
Mystery. Mr. Mystery. What the hell's going on? I said I didn't want to be seen by a woman doctor, didn't I? Don't I have any rights? I want to be seen by someone who knows what they're doing.
Dr. Powers?
It's the best doctor you're likely to meet. So if you want your case dealt with swiftly, painlessly, and without prejudice, I suggest you shut up and let her get on with it. Thank you, Sarge. I can handle this.
I'll get you a cup of tea.
Thank you. What the hell's going on? Hey. Rana?
I'm sorry I'm late. Oh, I got caught at the surgery and the traffic was murder.
Don't worry, we've got all afternoon.
Great to see you. Mwah. Everything okay?
Yeah. Yes, it's fine, honestly.
Right, I'll get my ticket then.
No, don't worry, I've got them all 3 of them.
Natalie, I thought she was,
Yeah, she was gonna stay with her friend Zoe, and then Zoe got sick. She's promised me to be on her best behavior.
Hiya, Natalie.
It'll be fine, Steve, honestly.
All right.
Can I do anything?
Yeah, get me a new life, because the old one's gone down the toilet.
Is this about the business? I know you've had some difficulty.
It's gone beyond that.
Are you sure? There might be some way with a bit more time.
Patience in terminal decline.
I see.
Everything I've got's in that business. Everything I had. I'm getting out before I lose it all.
If we'd have known it was this bad...
I was hardly going to broadcast it all over Lethbridge, was I?
No, I suppose not. So what are you doing here?
was driving home, thinking about the best way to end it all, when our boys in blue decided to pull me over. Said I was over the limit.
And were you?
I only had a couple.
So why did you refuse to take the breathalyzer at the scene? You're not asthmatic.
I panicked.
What, worried that you were over the limit?
Yes, no, I don't know, I was confused. I thought if I insisted on a blood test, then the alcohol level might have gone down by the time they got around to doing it.
But you know that's not what happened.
I was desperate, Caroline. Can you imagine how this feels? I've already made a fool of myself over the online business. Then I'll lose my licence. Be my job next.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
Thanks, Caroline.
1 lump or 2?
Thanks.
Do I really have to?
You have done this before.
Yeah, of course I have.
Good. You can score then.
Look, maybe things aren't that bad.
Really? Can't wait for them to get worse then.
Have you ever thought there might be a chance that you could go back to Riverside on a permanent basis? Not just as a locum.
Don't be stupid.
Well, I was talking to Mac. He still has a soft spot for you. You were his protege. He had high hopes for you. And he thought you were going to do well under his guidance.
Why did he push me out then?
Oh, be fair, Rana. He didn't have a choice. You resigned.
I was squeezed out.
OK, all right. Maybe Mac didn't support you when he should have.
He never trusted me.
Well, that's all water under the bridge. If you want to get out of this mess, you need to do something.
I can't.
Can't or won't. Swallow your pride, Rana.
Oh, what's the point?
The point is, if you play your cards right, you'll walk straight out of here into your old job at the practice.
Oh, it's that easy, is it? Just swallow my pride? And be welcomed back into Mac's open arms like some sort of prodigal son?
These things are never that easy.
Too right.
I'm sorry, Rana. Look, I am just trying to help. I didn't get you into this mess.
But maybe you can help me out of it.
What do you mean?
Think about it, Caroline. There's no way Matt's going to let me swan back in there with a drink driving conviction hanging around my neck, is there?
Well...
So I don't really have a hope in hell, do I? Unless you really are willing to help me.
Oh, brilliant!
Nice one, Mum. You okay?
We've done this before, haven't we?
Once or twice. Look, it's Fred Flintstone.
Yeah, well, it must be the shoes. They're a bit tight, you know.
Oh, well, this won't take long. Natalie.
Have you any idea what you're suggesting?
Come on, Caroline, it's no big deal. All you have to do is provide a blood sample that doesn't contain any alcohol. And bingo, I get to walk away with my reputation intact.
Oh, and where exactly am I expected to get a sample of blood from, eh? The blood bank?
Have you had a drink today?
What?
Well, if you don't want to help.
No, it's not that, but have you thought about the risks?
Yes, I have, and it can't get any worse than this.
No, the risks to me. If I get caught. We're talking about perverting the course of justice here. I could be struck off for starters. I could go to prison. Have you any idea what you're asking me to do?
You don't need to worry. No one will ever know.
Famous last words.
I mean it. They have no idea that we know each other. Why should they? It's foolproof. They have absolutely no reason to suspect a thing. Please, Caroline, just this one little thing, that's all I'm asking.
It's not just that I'd be breaking the law and my professional code of ethics. There's a little matter of whether I'd be doing the right thing.
Well, that's up to you. I thought we were friends.
We are, but...
I'm as low as I can get. If you don't do this for me, I've got nothing. I might as well give it all up.
Right, look what I got.
Surprise me.
This.
Oh, put it on the table with the other boring
No,
maths.
no, no, it's for you.
For me?
Yeah, I want you to have a look at it, see what you think.
See what I think about what?
My, but your hard work today about our retirement.
Our retirement.
Oh, there's no point going at this half-cocked, is it?
Well, we can't afford a holiday cottage in Ireland.
No.
Or anywhere else, for that matter.
I'm not talking about a holiday cottage.
You mean move home?
Yeah, absolutely. There are some fantastic properties here, Kate. Most of them have got a bit of land, some of them with fishing rights. Just imagine it. A trout stream running through our garden. Not to mention the Gulf, eh? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Can we talk about this later?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Ruth, can I have a word with you about Kate, please?
Something wrong?
No, no, no. No, at least I don't think there's anything wrong. Why, do you think there's something wrong? No. It may seem like a very odd question, but, do you think Kate's happy?
I think so. We had a right old laugh earlier on about something silly. Why?
I don't know. I just get the feeling there's something she isn't telling me.
Well,
Yes?
well, maybe she just feels a bit taken for granted.
What do you mean?
Oh, Kate works very hard round here. This place would fall apart without her.
I know.
Well, perhaps you should tell her that a bit more often.
Well, she works hard. She works too hard. But she's going to be away from all that soon, and so am I.
Well, in the meantime, perhaps you could find a special way of showing her your appreciation.
Thanks.
Anytime.
Here we go.
Thanks. I'm sorry, Steve.
I thought all teenagers were like that.
It's nothing personal, you know. She hates all men.
That makes me feel a whole lot better.
Honestly, you could be Dane Bowers and she'd be just the same. I think she resents any man who's trying to take advantage of me.
I'm not trying to take advantage of you.
Aren't you? I was kind of hoping you were. It hurt her a lot when Marcus walked out on us. It was inevitable we were going to break up. Things weren't working at all. But Natalie has other ideas. This is all part of her master plan to get me and Marcus back together again.
Drew, mate, what we saying? Bit of Daytona action? Daytona, mate, come on. 4-player driving? You up for it? Come on, be all right, after that.
Don't mind me then.
Nah!
So, what do you think I should do?
I don't think you can do anything. You've just got to let her get to like you. It doesn't take long, you know.
Can we go home now?
So, who's for another game?
We haven't got much time. The custody sergeant will be in a minute, and if you haven't done the blood test, he's going to think something fishy's going on.
There is something fishy going on.
Caroline, I'm not asking you to do anything I wouldn't do for you. I wouldn't expect this if we weren't friends. But we're more than that, aren't we?
What do you mean?
We're a team. We're good together. We've bailed each other out in the past, haven't we? You know, if you'd have come in with me on the internet thing, we'd have made a go of it, I'm sure of it.
Would a real friend ask me to do something like this?
Yes. And you know you'd ask me to do the same. Caroline.
Kate? Home time.
What time is it?
It's time we finished.
It's only 4:30. Haven't you got things to do?
Kate, I live to work, not work to live. Manana.
I can't go yet. I'm still too busy.
Kate?
Honestly, Mac, I've got things I've got to catch up with.
Yeah, like what?
What?
What's so important it can't wait till tomorrow?
Mac, do I tell you how to treat ingrowing toenails?
No. OK, well, I'll deal with some important correspondence.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rana, we haven't got time for this. I hate needles.
Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, I think you'd better. So this is what it feels like when you sell your soul to the devil.
Yes! I won't be a moment, okay?
Yeah, okay. Come on, Nat, you'll go.
Rana.
Have you finished?
No, not quite.
Blimey, what's keeping you? Kept you talking, has he? Hoping all that alcohol will mysteriously disappear, eh?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, I'm just about to take a sample, so,
Oh, don't mind me.
well...
Well, as soon as you're done, I'll get the sample sent off to the lab.
Mr. Mystery, he doesn't like needles.
Yeah, you won't want to see a grown man cry, would you?
Not normally, no. In your case, I'll make an exception.
Sorry, Sarge. Call for you at the desk.
I'm busy.
It's a superintendent.
Typical.
Sorry, Doc.
No, that's okay.
Right, let's get on with this.
Sarge. There's no one on the phone. I just wanted to get you out of there.
Why, what's up?
That bloke's a GP. He was in here a few months back, you know, for that sexual harassment case. Just thought you'd like to know. And if you're interested, the EBT's up and running again. You can breathalyse him.
Right. Clumsy.
Butterfingers.
You got another though, haven't you?
Yeah, of course.
I'm surprised you didn't have to do the blood test yourself. Well, I mean, the NHS is supposed to be under-resourced, isn't it? You should have said he was a doctor. Saved yourself the trouble.
No, I didn't know he was a doctor.
Didn't you? I thought all you doctors knew each other. All those dinner parties.
No,
She didn't know I was a doctor.
And I'm surprised at you, sir, not telling me either.
I was a bit embarrassed, you know.
I'll bet. Not half as embarrassed as you'd have been if you'd known each other, though, eh?
No.
Right, let's get on with it, shall we?
yeah.
There isn't a problem, is there?
No, of course not.
You really do hate needles, don't you? Much as I'm enjoying watching you squirm, I think we should get this over with. The EBT's up and running again. Let's breathalyse you.
What?
Come on.
What was all that about?
nothing.
I don't believe this. How could you?
What was all that about?
I think I might have just put my foot in it.
Like I said, without you, this place would fall apart.
Who have you been talking to?
Mark, he seems a bit worried about you, Kate.
No, he's not. He's worried because he thinks he's not going to get his own way.
And what's that?
Oh, the little whitewashed cottage in Ireland, him bringing home the basket full of trout, and me, the happy housewife, chopping off their little heads and gutting them.
Not what you had in mind, then?
I wouldn't mind, Ruth, but it's the presumption of the man. He seems to assume that because he's going to retire, I'll do the same. I don't seem to have a say in the matter.
So what do you want to do?
I don't want to be put out to grass just yet, that's for sure. I belong here at the practice, not that he
Hiya.
is. What do you want?
Well, I work here, remember? Come to take you out, surprise.
What surprise?
Dinner at Mario's. You deserve it. And I don't want to hear any arguments.
Go on, Kate. Be here in the morning.
Oh.
Could you just blow hard into the tube, please, sir? Thank you very much. Looks like you're off the hook. It's negative.
What?
The reading is below the legal limit. Just.
Oh, thank God.
You're free to go, sir. You can collect your keys at the desk. We parked your car in the public area.
Right. Great. Thanks.
Close call, eh, Doc?
So what's all this in aid of?
Well, thank you. Show my appreciation.
You don't need to take me out to dinner. I'm not one of the staff, you know. I'm your wife.
To show you how grateful I am for all your hard work.
Grateful. I enjoy what I do.
Yeah, and you're invaluable to the practice. Now, don't you worry about it. They'll find somebody to replace you.
Replace me? I have no intention of being replaced.
No, sorry, bad choice of word. I meant...
I know exactly what you meant. I don't want to be replaced, Mac. I don't want to leave the practice.
But we're retiring.
No, you're retiring. You just expect me to be dragged along with you.
Kate?
You haven't the faintest idea what I'm talking about, have you? It's not just that I'm important to the practice. The practice is important to me. I know why you're retiring, and that's up to you, but I don't think I want to leave.
Thanks a lot. I've never been so humiliated in all my life.
It's a pleasure. No, really it was. We should do it again.
As long as you let me win.
All right, you're on.
Natalie!
What do you want?
Don't worry. It's all right.
I wanted to say I'm sorry about my mates hanging around just like that.
It's okay.
I wondered... I thought we could go someplace different next time. When my mates won't get in the way. Pictures, perhaps?
Yeah, all right.
Cool. You got my mobile number?
No, hang on.
It's 07860 736 115.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. Thank your dad. He told me what was wrong. Call me.
I'm sorry.
What have you got to be sorry about?
You've been through hell. If I'd have just done it as soon as you suggested it.
It's me who should be apologising. I don't know what I was thinking. Asking me to risk everything like that.
I knew what you were asking, and I would have done it.
Why?
Well, like you say, we're friends, aren't we?